When you got the support, of John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan and the whole organization, Austin Moss, everybody, is so supportive, so all you got to do, is do your part, and I just did my part and listened to those guys and took the advice they said, and my transition was pretty smooth, man.
Could you see that you were getting better even though you weren't playing?
Yes, always, man.
Yeah.
Every day I was getting better, every week, every second, man. Because I wanted to get better, I was still meeting with the coach even though I wasn't playing, I'll be meeting with the coach tomorrow, so I'm just always, trying to pick brains, so the more brains I can pick, the smarter I can get, so that was me getting better,
You mentioned John Lynch. Is he someone that you pick his brain just knowing the position he plays and that kind of thing? Are you going to use that?
No, I haven't really picked, Lynch is a busy guy, he always come through, we always talk, and he's a great motivator, he gives me, always tell me be ready, give me, praise when I do good things, so he's always out there watching as well, so he tell me good job, and when you hear a good job from a guy like, John Lynch, you feel it in the heart, because he's all the family, so that was our relationship, yeah.
Kyle said there was one of the plays that you made that really impressed him was a play that it's real easy to get called for PI, but you managed to turn around and knock it down. I think it was one of the end zone passes. Can you kind of just go walk through that?
That was the one to Mike Evans.
Yeah.
We sent the blitz. I'm expecting the ball to get out quick. Mike turned the flat into a wheel. Was able to get my head around, see the flight of the ball, and then just go straight to Mike and play through the hands. Just be patient. Like I said earlier, he's one of the best guys in the league when it comes to the jump ball. So just wanted to break the ball out of his hands the way he couldn't catch it. And I'm glad I made that play for the team.
Jared, where specifically do you think you're improved since camp?
I think my play recognition, just constantly seeing, how NFL teams attack, certain coverages and being able to, help those weak spots in the coverages and know exactly how, quarterbacks are going to try to attack that certain coverage. So that's why I got better at.
And when you watch film, do you watch it? Do you like watching it alone, or do you watch with one of the veteran players?
I always watch with the coach. I watch the players. We watch every day, and I like watching it alone too. Just to see what I see, my instincts, and put myself in the play, and do the same reads as I'm seeing on film, and see what I see. That's how I like to watch it.
Huff has leaned on Gibson since the moment Gibson walked in here. I'm assuming you've done the same.
Yeah, everybody. Give the guy in our room, man. He's been in the league, 12 now? So a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, You want a guy like that in your room to be a leader and be able to, give knowledge and give advice to the younger players. So, yeah.
On your interception, though, it seemed like the ball was in the air for a while, or was it dropping fast? Just go through the play.
I'm used to getting interceptions. It was a tip pass, it was falling, how every tip pass fall. Just locked my eyes in on it and then dove out for it and got it. But yeah.
How much you have to work to keep it up, though? Is it like
when you catch a low one, you want to kind of tuck it and secure it, I try to turn over on my back so I can not fall, hit my stomach and be aired out there, but wasn't able to do it, so kind of aired me out there.
You just got the wind knocked out of you?
I got the wind knocked out, man. And it's a funny thing, it's like, I hear Fred and all the guys, man, get up and celebrate, get up. And in my mind, I'm like, I got to get up for the guys. But they would not let me get up, man. I was aired out. So
Did they think you were milking it?
No. They knew I was shaking my head. I was responding, but wasn't nothing coming out. So they helped me get up, man, and I got to celebrate. And it was probably one of the best moments I ever had.
Junior, do you know where that ball is going to end up?
In a case somewhere, man, in the house, for my kids later on down the line, my kids' kids. And yeah, this is the first one, man, first in my family, so.
If indeed you have to take over here for the long term, just what do you think is kind of your state of readiness for that type of assignment?
I don't know the situation on, what's gonna happen. I'm not even thinking that far, to be honest with you, man. I just got an interception. Fred Warner was out there helping me up, man. The crowd was going crazy. You'll have to ask me that next time, man. I don't even know where we're going at with that.
Does it all give you even more confidence heading into next week?
I'm always confident, man. That's one thing I am. I'm a confident guy, man. Because when you got guys around you, that's Pro Bowlers, that's just great players. You want to live up to their standard, when you go out there. So I like to play for those guys on the field, and show them that I belong out there with them.
Have teammates been reminding you all the way along, hey, your time's coming, be
Oh,
ready?
every day.
Or do they have to tell you?
Every day they tell me,
Yeah.
like, yo, stay ready. And I'm like, okay, like, I'm gonna stay ready. And, you know, it didn't happen the first game, didn't happen. They've been telling me this for a long time. It didn't happen the first couple games, didn't happen games after that, you know, but I always knew, you know, I trust in God, you know, I always knew that one day it was gonna happen. And I was talking to Fred last night, it was a funny thing. He was like, man, stay ready, man. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm in here with you. I'm gonna stay ready. Like, when your time come, you gotta be ready. Nobody's job but yours. Be ready, so I stay ready.